Hi, my name is Amir, and I'm here to talk about Parker VP. These are pens that I own for well over 10 years. I was always attracted to these pens. I love them because of mainly the design, not just this physical design, the outside, but the nib and the filling mechanism, and the fact that this pen was a failure. It was produced for only a few years, and the main reason for its failure was because of the filler. It tended to break, and eventually Parker just gave up on it. I like the fact that it's quite rare because it was produced for such a relative short time, and the fact that, as far as I know, it's the last Parker that was only offering the filling mechanism. It did not have a cartridge filler, if I am mistaken, and there was a pen after that that was using only self-filling mechanism. Please correct me and leave a note in the comments below. I'd like to talk a little bit about the history behind the pen. I'm going to use the list that I made here. So as I said, the pen was quite a short run from 1962 to 1964. There were 4 colors. There was the blue, green, red, and black. The VP stands for very personal. What does that mean? The pen had an interesting nib mechanism where up until then all the nibs were fixed. This pen let you turn and twist the nib so you can get the maximum comfortable position for your handwriting. That meant both right and left hand people could use the pen. Also, the section was not perfectly round, so you could put your fingers very comfortably around the section. So this is my VP collection. You can see the blue, green, red, and black. Something I did mention is that the VP was the predecessor to the venerable Parker 75, and the 75 had few of the features, especially the section and the nib design. Okay, so I'd like to show you first. I don't know if you can see it, but in this area, on all 4 caps, actually maybe better will be the stainless steel cap. It says VP on it. This cap looks, as I said, very much like other classic caps from the era, but these ones has the VP etched on them. By the way, these pens came with 2 caps. The stainless steel, which is called Loostrolloy by Parker Jargon, and the gold fill caps. So let's look closer at the nib. I think it's a beautiful nib design. I love this nib. Let's get a little closer. "14-karat gold, of course. And as I said, you can turn it so you can get the perfect writing position. You can also screw it completely out and replace it with another nib if you have one. The section, as you can see, is designed in a way that your fingers can rest quite comfortably on it. Now for the filler, this is really what is so unique about this pen. The filler simply comes out, you dip it into the ink, you press on the lever, it will fill it, then you just put it back into the section. Very simple. Reason why it was done like that is because Parker wanted to save an issue that plagues pretty much all pens, which is when you suck the ink, you need to dip your nib and the section into the ink, and then you're left with quite the mess. This way you just put it in, the filler, and no mess. The problem with this pen is that the filler would break right at the tip and would render the whole pen useless. This is why, the main reason why this pen just didn't work so well, and it wasn't a success. The material that it was made of was too brittle and it would break. So sadly, great design, execution not so good. So if you decide you want to buy one of these pens, but you're not sure about the filler, you can actually leave the filler in the section and just suck the the ink, just like you would with any other pen. But if you want to use it and take it out, the filler, I would say the problem is that the ink might dry and catch on the tip of the filler and break it. So clean it regularly to prevent ink from drying and then acting in a way like a glue and breaking it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. It's my first video. I would love to get your comments if I made any mistakes. Maybe I'm missing some information. I would love to hear from you. Please leave the information in the comment. And I hope to make more videos about my passion, which is, as I said, fountain pens, watches, and photography in the future. So stay tuned, and in time we'll get more videos and more content for you and for me as well. Thank you.